One of the interesting questions I really wanted to ask you, as you know, you're a fellow reader of Clive Barker. You know, you've read one of his books, Clive Barker's Hellbound. Hellbound Heart. I was wondering, how close is the book to the first Hellraiser movie? How close does it follow the story?
It follows the story pretty well. I mean, the Cenobites in the book aren't really, you know, revealed until the end, and, you know, you just basically read kind of narrations about what some of them look like, and then you basically, you know, have to figure out which one maybe is Pinhead in your own imagination. But, however, you know, in terms of, like, how well it follows the movie, you know, and how well the movie follows the book, pretty well, actually. I mean, there are a couple of things that, you know, you get a little bit more in-depth details, such as you know, Christie's father, you know, who basically dies at the beginning of the movie. You get a pretty good in-depth detail of how he died and everything like that. And it's really graphic. So, but you also, you know, get to learn that the reason why he was seeking out the box to begin with is because he was seeking the ultimate passion. You know, he basically has tried so many things, and nothing can basically fill his void of desire, and, you know, that's what happened to him. You know,
can you tell us some of the differences between the book and the movie?
The movie had a different ending than the book.
Okay.
The book's ending felt a little bit anticlimactic, but it was still good. There is, you know, really no big confrontation between Pinhead and Christie. You know, at the end, there basically is that little, you know, her luring her father into gets, you know, killed, and then basically, you know, she escapes and the house burns down and everything like that, and then she gets handed the box. That basically, you know, how the book ends and everything like that. The box always has to be passed on some way or another. But other than that, and little backgrounds here and there with some of the different characters, it's pretty close.
I think the reason why it's probably so close is because it's directed by the same guy who wrote it, Clive Barker.
Yeah.
So,
and I have to give Clive Barker props. I like the fact that he changed his own ending, because if that would have been the ending to the movie, I probably would have been a little pissed. You know, I would have been if I would have been one of those individuals that was young and saw the movie at the time, and, you know, saw the movie in theaters, I would have been like, "That's it, you fucker, that's it."
What if he had an alternate ending where it was like the book, and then you went back and you never know. It could have been.
You know, that'd be fine. You know, but I like the fact, the thing that I really liked about the ending of the first Hellraiser movie, is that before they made a sequel.
Yeah.
There were so many ways that you could look at that ending. It was one of those endings where basically it could have been interpreted so, you know, different ways. Because, you know, you see Christie and her boyfriend, I believe, you know, tossing the box into the fire, and then that homeless guy basically, you know, grabbing the box and then basically turning into, like, some dragon or another.
That was the coolest shit I ever seen, a homeless guy turn into a dragon.
See, the thing is that was really screwed up about that was the fact that they, you know, kind of zoomed out, and then basically you see the box, and like another person, you know, handing the box, you know, to somebody to say, "What is your pleasure?" Yeah. So it could have been interpreted that they were in the box the whole time, and the whole movie took place in the box, you know, type detail. Or, you know, it could have been interpreted that, you know, they weren't in the box, and the box just, you know, went someplace else.
Yeah.
And that was what was so cool about it.
Yeah. Me, Sexy Danny, 21 Awesome, would like to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. And we'd like to thank everybody that supported our channel and that subscribed to us. We're going to have some stuff coming up in the future. We're going to have a group review for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, and I believe that movie comes out in January, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so we'll probably be doing a group review on that film. And
yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to join due to prior plans and everything like that, but I will do my best to at least comment on your video if I can't join, and maybe be able to do a review sometime later of it.
Yeah, totally. And there's a bunch of other stuff that we're gonna do on the channel too. And we also want to thank JT is Reborn for doing that horror of the week thing that he's been doing on the channel. He's been supporting us a lot, so this is a special shout out for him. Thanking him.
And I also have a special message to JT Reborn. Yeah. Please do not over torture yourself by watching too many bad movies. I mean, some things can be very bad for your health.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. If I don't do another video until then for Epic Horror fans, and like Danny says, thank you all for supporting this channel. It means a lot to us, and we hope to grow over the coming months and years to basically maybe invite some of you guys onto the show and basically hear your opinions.
Yeah, and we've come up with a lot of different ideas. We had an idea called Trailer Talk, where we just talk about horror trailers, and now we got Horror of the Week, thing that JT is doing, which is really cool. And then we also just do group reviews too, and we even do our own little reviews ourselves. So got a bunch of stuff going on, and it's been real interesting doing this. I've come up with some intros for our videos and stuff, and it was really cool making that video where I opened the Hellraiser box and then get killed out. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, that's Clive Barker 4. It's been really great having spiderjackangel on the channel again. I hope that it'll come on again.
Yep.
So have a good night, everybody, and Merry Christmas.